Ohayo! And welcome to another anime review brought to you by That Otaku Guy. Hello, I'm That Otaku Guy, and this week I have a real treat. Well, at least for me anyway, because I'm a total whore for stuff like this. And this anime is an absolute must-have for any sword and sorcery fan like me. So here we go, Ruin Explorers.
The Ruin Explorers.
Like I said, I'm a total whore for anime like this. I just love it. There's so much that I wish more people would do with anime like this, and generally if it's a sword and sorcery anime, I've heard of it, seen it, and watched it at least twice. Maybe even more. And that even goes for the bad ones. Enough about that, and on with the rest of this review. Ruin Explorers is about a group of course, Ruin Explorers. And it circles around two main characters, or at least starts off with them. And those two are Fam and Eerie. Eerie is a boyish girl, at least that's what everyone always says, because they're always so stunned and shocked when she's actually a girl, because she has breasts, in fact. I always thought she looked kind of cute, but...
The boy's a girl!
Are you calling me a boy, you pervert?
I must be weird or something. She was a sorceress, and still is to a certain extent, but she has a little problem, in that she turns into a... Aww... Isn't that just so cute? She turns into a mouse! Oh, that's cute! But I suppose it could be a real bummer, but still, that's awesome! Or maybe not. I don't know, it depends on your own point of view, I suppose. Eerie, of course, her goal is to stop becoming a mouse every single time she uses magic. Sensible enough to me. Fam, the other side of the duo, and she's a... Wicket? Whatever the heck those are, and apparently it's some sort of squirrel elf.
I'm half squirrel, and we give indigestion. It's the truth, honest it is. And I'm sorry. Okay, bye-bye.
Apparently they aren't very good to eat. She's under Eerie's tutorship, and she's bound and determined not to learn any dangerous magic or harmful magic, and she just wants to be friends with all of the spirits and to have a nice spirit house. Okay, I suppose you gotta have a goal of some sort. And the way that they're gonna do this is, of course, they have to get the ultimate power. Whatever the hell that is. Fam and Eerie, of course, have all of the standard arguments and problems, and they break up and get back together again and reforge their friendship, and it's kind of playful banter filler almost, but not. It's standard in anime like this, and I go along with it. Our duo eventually meets up with another duo of Gluff and Gil. Gluff is a merchant, and though he is kind of sly and sneaky like you would expect, he still gets caught. He's has a good heart-ish as long as he is stuck somewhere. And if he can get away with it, he's going to be evil, mean, and stab you in the back. And his dog, well, come on, it's a dog. Comedic relief, and that's about it. There's another duo of Ruin Explorers, Miguel and Rasha, and they're kind of like an opposite to Eerie and Fam. Miguel is a swordmaster, and apparently he killed 50 people without ever getting hurt himself.
The mighty Miguel, alone and on foot, has bested 50 mounted riders at once.
Or was that 100 people?
Great Miguel has defeated over 100 horsemen in one battle.
Or was it more?
Alone and on foot, the great Miguel has beaten 1,000 mounted riders at once. Come on, demons. It's time to go back to hell.
I don't know. He keeps inflating it every single time he says it. And Rasha is a typical blonde in anime fashion. She likes the hot guy and she really wants to get with him, and that's about it. Oh, she's afraid of mice. Wait until she finds out what Eerie turns into. Then there's Lyle, the prince and standard nice guy, with a British accent just to help with the ladies. Really, there's not much to him, but standard saving my kingdom from the evil bad guy story. It's horribly standard, but still it's done rather well. The evil sorcerer is Riguderol, or what is it?
Riguderol!
Alright, it's Riguderol. I didn't know you felt quite so strongly about it. Man, that's just tense.
That demonic creature is the monster who murdered my father and destroyed the nation I loved.
Okay, I can understand. You're a little mad. But you don't need to get that mad at me about him. I know, he's evil. You can kill him later. How? Don't know, but you sure as hell can do it. Riguderol became evil because of some demon that was locked up in the basement of the castle. Really. He was a nice guy, going around treating people and healing them and being a real swell, nice guy. Really, he was. And then demonic possession ruins everything, man. Look out for it. He's a well fleshed out character, and believe it or not, so is everybody else. Even as stereotypical as they might be, they're all very well played out, especially in the 4 episodes that this has. The ultimate power required are 1 idol, 1 sword, 1 shield. And they have to get all of these. Well, they get 2 of them almost right away, and then the last one is kinda iffy. The idol and the sword are snatched up in the first 2 episodes, but the mirror takes them a little while to get. After all, they have to go to the kingdom that's been ruined. By the end, everything's solved, everybody's happy, the fields are green, trees have leaves, and Fam and Eerie are going off into the Sunset Mountains looking for brave new adventures. Hooray! Too bad we never got any, but can always hope that someone somewhere will make another. So, it's good. The animation quality's actually very decent, especially for the time that it was made. Come on, you can't get better than mid-90s anime. Really, you can't. It's worth a look, especially if you're into swords and sorcery, but easily passable if you're more into giant robots and dramas. But for people like me, who can't get enough of some person screaming out some spell of some random thing, you can't get any better. Maybe Slayers is better, but still, this came first. Ruin Explorers, for those of you who like swords and sorcery, look it up. It's a good one. I never talked about the evil sorcerer.